working out, they don't think of the right diet. And most of the time, before they work out, you need to know whether your body is fit for workout. Because most of the people have gone for workout and they got more sick than the way they thought that they will be healthy. Because most of the time you find that the person who wants to work out, you need to check you do the whole test of your body. You check the blood count, you check the nutrients, you check whether every organ of the body is working properly. And then also we check what we call toxicity in the system. Because when you have a lot of toxins in the system, you won't work out properly because of fatigue. In fact, when you are working out, you need more energy. You need to be more hydrated. You need to be more replenished, that your body should have all nutrients that you need. Because when you are working out, you are losing a lot of water, you're losing a lot of nutrients because you are working. There are some people who work for many hours, like more than 2 hours. There are people who work out for 30 minutes. So those people, they have different portion of food they are supposed to eat and different combination of foods. We have plant-based people who do more of, they are vegans, they eat more of plant-based, and we have normal people who do more of protein from animal products. So we'll see both of them, how are they going to get the proper nutrients for workout.
Right. Yes. And Polycarp, the fact that you're here, break it down for us, because utapata mtu anakuambia, I go to the gym from 8 a.m. in the morning. Sahi ni 8:36, ameingia gym sahi. Umse atatoka gym hata usiku, hit the gym all the day. Aliingia asubuhi, and they probably had maybe a banana, maybe some bananas, and maybe peanuts, some njugu na maji. Hapo midway maybe akakula kidogo kagitheri. Is that the way to go? How do you break down the time that you're going to be in the gym and what you should be eating?
Okay, thank you very much. As far as gym concerned, before you go to the gym, at least let's say 15 minutes to the gym, you should at least take something like banana, so at least to make you at least gain some energy.
Kama ngapi hivi?
It should be roughly 2 to 3 is fine with you. So you should at least take that one. Before you go, the first 15 minutes, you should take at least 2 to 3 bananas.
Right.
So the moment you go to the gym, you will find yourself, you will be working out without any, without being tired or without exhausting yourself. So that's what now the gym requires more.
So basically, banana inakupea nguvu.
Exactly.
Okay, in my times, I decide to go to the gym, and this is what I hear mostly, and I'd want to hear from both of you. Ni ukweli, one banana gives you 1 hour energy?
You see, we have what we call simple carbohydrates and complex carbohydrates.
Right.
Simple carbohydrates, they give you fast energy for workout. Maybe you are late, you want to go for gym, maybe you woke up late, you want to hit the gym. So you are like, what am I going to eat? So that's when we apply simple carbohydrates. Because when you do complex carbohydrates, they take long to be digested by the body and to be assimilated to your blood. So when you are late, it's good to do more of complex carbohydrates. That's like what you're saying, fruits, let's say fruits, and more of bananas. But bananas, the body will convert it so quickly into your system. Okay. And maybe you can put also honey in water and drink. Sometimes you find you woke up late, you don't have the banana, but you have honey. Okay, there are some people who uses sugar, but I say if you're using sugar, do jaggery. Jaggery ni sukari nguru. So mix it in water to give you faster energy. Those are complex, simple carbohydrates. So when you know that you are going for workout for a long period of time, you need to mix complex carbohydrates and simple carbohydrates, because the more they take time to be digested, they'll give you more energy when you are doing long hours exercise or you are hitting the gym for a long period of time. So you mix them together. It will help you a lot.
Should I now wake up to a heavy meal? niamkie, niamkie nipike ugali, whole meal. 15 minutes after ndo sasa niende gym, najua maybe I'll take let's say 2 hours kwa gym.
Not really. Just the way Dr. has said, you should just take the simple something like a banana. And when you go to gym, you should also carry water. You should not forget water. So the moment you carry water while going to the gym, and maybe add on top of that banana, so you'll realize that when you train, you dehydrate. So meaning that when you take water, you won't dehydrate that much. So it will make you at least gain some energy. And now it's not a must that when you wake up you should take like ugali and whatever. The moment you take water and banana, I think that one will give you that energy, and you will be that energetic guy to train, and maybe you can as well train over time.
Okay. Yeah. Something, and for you, Dr. I know this inakuga issue kubwa sana, you always like to preach about red meat. Story. I remember the last time you're telling me, Stanley, please try, even if it's 1 week, avoid meat. Okay, I was not able to do that. But then, I believe, for most of us, red meat is really hard to avoid. But when it comes to now fitness and also even nutrition, how do you balance that? Meat, that you really choose, and also fats. Fats is one thing that is really tricky. How do you balance that?
You see, there are people we call plant-based vegans, and we have, and they still build muscles without meat, because we have protein in our beans. They give a source of protein. There's some food like the white meat. There's some people, we have vegetarian who do white meat only, and they still build muscles. So when we come to plant-based protein, how much are you taking? And the chain now of amino acids. How much? We have supplements, because there are some things you can take them in form of meat, but there are some things you can supplement in plant-based. We have others who are 100% plant-based. They do only plants, and they still they perform when they go for games. But now we find that those people who do meat, I don't demonize meat as such. Yes. There are some people, like you have said, you cannot do without meat. But how much meat do you take? What do you do when you're taking that meat? You see, there's these people who eat gym, there's people who do exercise. How much meat do you take? And the combination of meat, how do you combine? Are you taking protein and carbohydrates only? That is why you see most of the athletes and those people who work out, they look more old than being young. Why? Because most of the food they do is more acidic.
Right.
Yes, it's not alkaline, so it's more acidic. Okay, they are good in building muscles, but remember, when you are working out, there is tear and wear of tissues. So when there is wear and tear of tissues, you need to give your body something that will replenish or will replace. What after workout, what have you done? What are you going to eat? He has talked about hydrating the body. So it's good to hydrate the body even before workout. Because some people, if they can take water when they are working out, they feel nauseated, they feel bloated, you see. So sometimes it's good to take more water before workout. And sometimes you can hit gym and you are not taking enough food. What are you supposed to do in between? You can take something like juice, you can take something like smoothies, but not food when you are working out. That is, in between you are working. He has said we do water, it's okay. But some people cannot do water. They can do watermelon juice when they are working out, orange juice when they are working out. It will give them more.
Also beetroot. Yeah, the beetroot also helps.
Yeah, beetroot helps, but not during workout.
Okay.
It's before or after workout. It will help you a lot because you see beetroot, it has something inside we call nitrates. nitric acid. Nitric acid will help you to regulate your blood pressure. So when you're working out, remember the pressure goes because of forcing your heart.
Right.
And especially those people who do hard exercise, their heart is working and pumping a lot. So they need nitric acid, whereby it helps the blood vessels to relax. And also beetroot has what we call, there's something in beetroot we call magnesium. It has magnesium, it has potassium. We call them electrolytes. So they help the body. It has balanced electrolytes to help an athlete or somebody who is working out to continue working out without being fatigued or without having a problem with your heart. You see, the more the heart pumps, the more you need more blood, especially with the athletes. I talk a lot about athletes. Athletes, they need more blood because the more you take more blood or you have more blood, it is like fueling your system for you to to give you endurance when you are working out.
Right.
So the best thing they can do, not only beetroot, we have turmeric. Turmeric helps in wear and tear of tissues. We have ginger. Ginger helps them when they are full, they have taken a lot of food after workout, they need to take ginger, honey, and turmeric combined together to help them from preventing wear and tear of tissues. But most of the time you see, most of the people who hit gym, they depend on supplements. It's good to supplement, yes, because there are some things they are not provided by the body. But remember, the body need food, supplement from food, the food that you take. Supplements are good. We have protein supplements that they use more to build their muscles. It's okay. They put them in shakes. Yeah, they put them in water, maybe in juice, and they take. It's okay. That one helps, especially 30 minutes after workout, because when you stay long without eating, you are wearing and tearing your muscles. The body now goes to the store, and the store is your muscles. So you are making more harm to your system. That is why 30 minutes after workout, they need protein shake so that the body can go back to the food that you have taken or the protein that you have taken. And most of the time I talk to the people who work out. I tell them this. Think before you start to go to gym. Know why you are going to gym. Others, they want to look
kama
polycarp. Others, they go work out because of their health. You see, others, they do work out because of physical appearance. You see, it's good. All of them, it's good.
So ask yourself,
but
why?
now, what type of food are you doing?
Right.
There are people who do volleyball. There are people who do football. There are people who are athletes. All people in sports, because they are using a lot of energy. What are you doing to supplement vitamins and minerals? You don't need only carbohydrates and protein, because that's most of them, that's what they do, carbohydrates and protein. And it's well. But now you need to add more vegetables and more fruits and water.
Actually, I'm curious, even as you say, hizo turmeric, ginger, hizo juice zote, whatever, polycarp, sijui kama unaekanga hizo zote, ama ni watu venye nasema supplements, little minutes later. But then even as you also respond to that, read out unaangalia bei ya vitu, the high cost of living, na pia pressure ya watu sahi, you're at work by maybe even 7 a.m, umetoka jioni, work, home and all that. You don't really have time in between to squeeze in for pardon me, for fitness. Yes, but you might have a well-balanced diet and all that, lakini hauna time ya fitness. Tupatie tips za how do you squeeze in hapa na pale with ile hiyo nini yote tuko nayo.
Okay, I always tell my fans, when I train, there are some fans that do follow me on some social media.
Right.
So I always tell them that even if you are held up in a certain place, you should at least take even your 30 minutes time, at least you do something. Even while you are in the house, you should at least do some exercise. It's not a must that you must go to gym so that you work out. No, you can even do some home basic workout.
Okay.
So the moment you eat, you should at least take some 30 to 45 minutes in your place, work at least, because the moment you have already said something here that maybe you like nyama, you see? So the moment you take that red meat, just the way Dr. has said, you should only take red meat, and you should like that red meat while you are working out, you see. So you should not take the red meat and you are just seated there. You see, it will affect you somehow. Because the moment you take it, you can take it even a quarter or half of it, half of the kg, and you are not working out. So the moment you take it, you should at least do something. You should at least make sure that your body is active, you see. So I always tell my fans that even if you're held up, maybe in your job, anywhere, and you come maybe at home late, you should at least do something so that you activate your body. Yes.
So what? What should this really involve? Maybe how many sit-ups and all that. Maybe how do you break it down per day, Monday to Friday? This is what I'm doing and all that.
Okay, thank you. So, back at home, maybe you want to do some basic workout. So you should at least do 10 press-ups at 3 repetitions, which means it should be 30. So you should do 10 3 times.
Okay.
Then after that, now the moment you activate your body, now you can do the sit-up also. Sit-up also will help you at least be flexible. Even, sometimes people do sit in some offices. You just sit, you're not doing something, you just maybe do on laptops and whatever. So the moment you do the sit-ups, it makes you at least flex yourself, you see. So I always tell people that you should at least do something that makes you, at the end of the day, achieve some workout, or you should at least get something at the end of the day.
Right.
Yeah. So you cannot get the time to at least go to the gym, but now while you're back at home there, you can at least do something that makes you at least active.
Right.
Yes.
Dr. Even as I had mentioned, the high cost of living that you're in. So how do I, when I'm going to shop, even for the nutrients, how do I know? This, depending on my budget, this is going to eat and this idea and all that.
Okay. It depends also where you are. There are people where they cannot access vegetables, and that's why we talk about supplements. You supplement because you cannot get it from your food.
Okay.
So when people, they are where they cannot access vegetables, it's good for them to supplement. Another thing, there are some foods that, like meat, you'll get it everywhere. Then that's when you are working out. What I say, if you're not working out, you need to reduce protein and carbohydrates. If you're not working out, you need to reduce protein and carbohydrates. You take the right portion, small portions of carbohydrates and protein, then you add more of vegetables, not even fruits. Because why do you work out? Because you want to burn calories. So calories in, calories out. So when you put calories and you're not burning it out, it will affect you. So like these common things we have skuma wikis, we have spinach everywhere, we have cabbage everywhere, you see. That beetroot we have mentioned here, it's something that is affordable. Ginger, turmeric, those are things which are affordable. Beetroot, you can purchase that locally and also in an affordable price. Some people, they go for the shakes and there's this protein wheys and whatever they do in the health food stores. Yes, those people can afford because they have that money. But if you cannot afford, go to vegetables and fruits as you add more of carbohydrates and protein if you are working out. If you're just seated, as you said, in the office and you're doing more carbohydrates, complex carbohydrates, simple carbohydrates, especially simple carbohydrates, and you're not burning them out, you will get chronic degenerative diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, arthritis. You get inflammation in your body because there is too much. You have put too much, then you are removing it out. That is why you see most of the people seated in the office, they have these diseases with them. They have kidney problem, they have skin disease, because now the body is trying to remove toxins out of the body because they have put more than what is coming out through sweat, urine, long haul, you see. and also breathing. So most of the people I see, if you're not working out, minimize intake of food. If you're working out, you are in sports, you increase the volume of food because you need to burn the calories. That is the fuel. Food is fuel when you are working out in sports.
Yeah.
So what kind of food? I have said that you need to purchase locally available foods. Like now the herbal spices. The herbal spices helps athletes a lot because they are full of anti-inflammatory, they are full of antioxidants. We have things like that can give you electrolytes locally, like what we call coconut, mnazi. The coconut water is full of electrolytes. So when you take, wanahitaji ile ya green na Kiswahili, I don't remember.
Yeah.
There is that that gives you as more coconut water. So the more you drink coconut water, the more you give your body electrolytes before exercise.
Okay.
So there are foods that you take before exercise, and there's some foods you take after exercise. So I always advise them, eat food 2 hours before exercise.
Okay.
You see, or 1.5 hours before exercise. Why? Because of indigestion. The body will concentrate now with exercise, not with the food that is in the stomach. And that will cause bloating, gases, acid, constipation, you see, for them. But if they eat that 1 hour before workout or 1.5 hours before workout, the food will be already digested by the body, and now it's assimilated to the system as they work out. So after workout, it is immediately 30 minutes after workout. Take some protein shakes. Take, it's not a must you do protein shakes. You can do a meal which have more protein.
Okay, so for example, even for the viewer listening to us this morning, and they're wondering, okay, so 30 minutes later, I don't have the shake. Shake. What kind of a meal are you talking about? Maybe if you could maybe paint a picture.
Okay, when you go to work, if you are going away from home for workout, make sure you have something you have carried. Like you can carry grapes, you can carry strawberries, you can do bananas for replacing the energy that you have wasted when you are working out, or you have consumed when you are working out.
Right.
So you need to carry something, because if you don't carry something, the body will go back to your tissues. And when the body goes back to your tissues, it will bring wear and tear of tissues. So instead of the exercise helping you, you get more sicker than before. So if it is a meal, maybe you don't have those fruits, you want to take a meal, you need to take more complex carbohydrates, and that's meat, most of the people, protein. You can do meat, good quantity, because you are working out, because of wearing of your muscle tissues, so you can get enough quantity of meat. I talk about in red meat, goat meat is better. Goat meat is better than any other red meat.
Right.
Why? Because goats, they eat bitter herbs. They are choosy on what they eat. So scientifically, they tell us goat meat is better than any other meat in red meat.
Okay.
So you can do chicken also. It gives you protein. You can do fish. It will give you protein. Those people who are working out, good quantity. You can do carbohydrates, complex. You can mix complex and simple carbohydrates together. For example, you can do beans. You can do your beans. You can do your legumes in short, or beans in short. And also you can do meat at the same time. And also you can do what we call oats. We have oats. Oats is complex carbohydrate. We have rice. Right. You can do beans and rice. It's simple carbohydrates and complex carbohydrates. So and then not only carbohydrates and protein. That's why I put emphasis. Why? Because most of the sports people, they do carbohydrates, protein, and water. But you need to do more of vitamins. Because you see, remember when you are working out, you are forcing issues. Working out, you are forcing issues. You are forcing your body to burn fat.
Okay.
And you are using a lot of energy when you are forcing issues. So what you do, you need to supplement more of vitamins as we hydrate the body too. It's the key.
Actually, hold that thought on matters forcing issues. I don't know if Polycarp would agree to him forcing issues and all that.
Yes.
The number of questions coming up now, 22047. We'll be taking a look at that. There's someone asking the best time to hit the gym. Polycarp will definitely answer you on that at TV47 News on Twitter. Stick around. On the other side, we'll be answering your questions.
The news that matters the most is the one that hits close to home. When disasters strike, we are there to inform you. When the bullets are flying, we tell you who's shooting and why. Reporting on your victories, your health, your money, your security, your past, present, and future. We are interested in telling the stories of creativity, hard work, and resilience that you are known for. That is our job. This is my job. My name is Victor Muyakane, and it's my honor to bring you this news this way every Thursday night on the home of Untold Stories.
Katika majengo haya, hapa ndipo sheria zinapotungwa na zinapopakuliwa. Nitakuletea viongozi mbalimbali, mirengo mbalimbali, wote kwa pamoja wakipika na kupakua. Tutawapa nafasi kuweza kuangazia changamoto na mafanikio ya ugatuzi katika ukumbi wa siasa kila siku ya Jumanne kuanzia saa 1 kamili na kuendelea.
Toka eneo hili la Naivasha kwenye kaunti 032, gatuzi la Nakuru.
Toka kaunti ya Elgeyo Marakwet, kaunti 028.
Nikiripotia runinga ya TV47 kutoka kaunti ya Wajir.
Nikiripotia TV47 kutoka kaunti ya Turukana. Kwa matukio yote yanayojiri katika kaunti hii 012.
Kutoka kaunti nambari 1, kaunti ya Mombasa.
Nikiripotia TV47 kutoka kaunti ya Lamu.
Nikiripotia TV47 kutoka Kisii County.
Nikiripotia TV47 kutoka kaunti ya Machakos.
Kutoka kaunti hii ya Trans Nzoia.
Kaunti 038.
Kutoka gatuzi nambari 029, kaunti ya Nandi, chemichemi ya mabingwa.
Nikiripotia TV47 kutoka kaunti ya Kakamega.
Itakuwa nikiripotia runinga ya TV47 kutoka kaunti ya Bungoma.
Jina langu ni Paula Munio.
Willy Dennis Jiru.
Fabian Kibet.
Mimi ni Hashim Jimal.
Mimi ni Kitio Mika Masai. John Javakiania.
Jina langu ni Abdulaziz Nameka.
Mimi ni Kombo Alfayo.
Jina langu ni Nicholas Mbai.
Isaac Famba.
Mimi ni Wanji Sosti.
Jina langu ni Arnold Adidi.
Jina langu ni Chris Bet.
Jina langu ni Violet Auma.
Na TV47 inapotamba, mimi Sheila Chelangat nitakuwa nikiripotia maswala yanayokuhusu wewe kila kuchao. Every Thursday 7:30 p.m. unapata nafasi kufahamu viongozi mbalimbali kutoka humu nchini, kuanzia wabunge.
Through Changa, we could get money to pay our rent, to pay our bills.
When I was growing up, water was a problem where I was born and bred. We wake up at 3 to go and look for water.
Magavana
must be ready to be a tough woman and not a woman to be walked over.
Kwa hivyo
you respect people.
Ndani ya Mfahamu Kiongozi, story na historia, na mi Elizabeth Muchuku.
We are changing lives.
The news that matters the most is the one that hits close to home. When disasters strike, we are there to inform you. When the bullets are flying, we tell you who's shooting and why. Reporting on your victories, your health, your money, your security, your past, present, and future. We are interested in telling the stories of creativity, hard work, and resilience that you are known for. That is our job. This is my job. My name is Victor Muyakane, and it's my honor to bring you this news this way every Thursday night on the home of Untold Stories.
Katika majengo haya, hapa ndipo sheria zinapotungwa na zinapopakuliwa. Nitakuletea viongozi mbalimbali, mirengo mbalimbali, wote kwa pamoja wakipika na kupakua. Tutawapa nafasi kuweza kuangazia changamoto na mafanikio ya ugatuzi katika ukumbi wa siasa kila siku ya Jumanne kuanzia saa 1 kamili na kuendelea.
Toka eneo hili la Naivasha kwenye kaunti 032, gatuzi la Nakuru.
Kutoka kaunti ya Elgeyo Marakwet, kaunti 028.
Nikiripotia runinga ya TV.
Instructor, he should tell you on how you should at least do away with the injury. So if not so, then you should again go as far as going to meet at least a doctor and seek the advice from the doctor. So we always tell them, as an instructor, we always tell them, now, this one is beyond the gym now. This one you have to go maybe to the doctor, at least you seek an advice on and the kind of food that you should eat. So at least you do away with the injury. So if you don't do that, then I think there maybe if maybe it was a light injury and you are insisting to maybe do some exercise which is not supposed to be done on that at that particular time, you will make that injury to be complicated. So you should at least, what we always say, that you should at least seek the doctor's advice first before you go on with the workout.
Right.
Yes.
Before coming to Dr. Ari, there was a question here, number 2047. Edward Oloch says, hi, kindly ask Polycarp, what is the best time to hit the gym?
Okay.
I think maybe he means, is it in the morning, is it in the evening, and maybe also specify on the durations. Nafai kwe nikiingia nipige 1 hour, and it's 1 hour, it's 2 hours. What's the preferable time?
Or with any kind of exercise doesn't have any time, the time for workout.
Okay.
You can the workout, it will depend on how you've scheduled your time. So you can even go in the morning, early morning, if you have that time in the morning, you can go in the morning. Maybe during the day, if you have that time, if you are not working, maybe during the day and you have time, you can as well go to the gym or to work out. Or maybe in the evening, once you've come from your job, you can as well work out. So gym doesn't have a specific time scheduled for it. Yeah. So working out, it depends on you and the kind of discipline that you have. So workout needs discipline.
Yeah, clearly.
Yes. So you can say that maybe today I'm so much fatigued. Then the moment you've said that you are fatigued or you are exhausted, you cannot go to gym. So you should have some discipline with you.
Okay.
So at least work out.
I'm laughing because I think Polycarp is attacking me directly. But we shall go back there.
Yeah,
and speaking of discipline, Dr. by the way, and okay, I really find this mostly for ladies who would really have the waist, beads on their waist, and according to them, they're checking their weight. And I believe it's always a big deal even for most of us, even for men, by the way. They'll be like, hey, kitambi kidogo imeanza kukuja, wacha nitarudi gym. We're always cautious about our weight. And well, not all of us, and most of us won't really have a weighing, machine, the weighing scale inside the house to really know. This week I was maybe 65 kgs. 2 weeks later I'll be this amount of kgs. How do we, balance, and how do we ensure that we, tunakuwa na weight yetu at the scale that we need it to be?
I think the key is nutrition. You are made of what you eat. You are what you eat. And even most of the time, you can manage your diet, your weight with diet. It's not a must you hit gym. But I say, like those people who are in the office, ndio utapata wako na hiyo tumbo kubwa sana. Wengi wao. Why? Because they eat a lot than what they remove, and they eat more of carbohydrates. You see, sometimes I say carbohydrates is more dangerous than eating meat, especially simple carbohydrates. It's more dangerous than eating meat. You can do refined carbohydrates and you're at risk of getting more sick, more lethargic because of, or more fatigued because of eating empty calories. Those are empty calories. They're not giving you any value to your health. We hit gym because we want to be healthy. But if you hit gym and you still eat the wrong diet, the time you want to go, they come to me, they complain a lot. They tell me, Daktari, I have been hitting gym for 6 months. I have lost 1 kg. Because if you're taking in 1,000, I mean, you're burning 500 calories and you're taking in 1,500 calories. What are you doing? So even in working out, for those people who want to maintain ideal weight and health, they need to reduce the portion of food that they eat. We say the wider the waist, the higher the risk of diabetes and high blood pressure. Yes, the wider the waist, the higher the risk of high blood pressure and diabetes. That tells you sometimes you can go to gym and it's not working. Why? Because the liver is congested. When the liver is congested, the liver is #1 thing that makes you to have this belly fat. So you will try to work out, but your liver is clogged up. It's clogged up of what? Of toxins. Maybe you have been doing a lot of drugs. Maybe you have been doing a lot of soft drinks. You have been doing a lot of refined foods. You see, you have been doing a lot of canned food, carbonated drinks. You see, these things, or soft drinks, or junk foods, these things, they clog your liver. And when they clog your liver, now you get, the work of the liver is to create more fat, which will come around your waistline. So when you don't have a waistline, the key is check your diet as you hit gym. So most of the time, you have been eating this kind of food that has no nutrients. I call them dead food. Dead food because they don't have food in them. They don't have vitamins and minerals that builds you or makes you. The body is made up of vitamins and minerals. So when you're doing empty calories, refined foods, junk food, deep fried foods, that is your lifestyle. And you're just seated in the office. You make more calories than what you burn. You end up getting more sick, even when you hit gym. So the first thing is to try to help the elimination channel. You remove toxins from the cellular level, and that is what we do in our clinic. Then, most of the time, when you have a lot of toxins in the system, you will get what we call injuries, the injuries that we are talking about. You get more injuries according to what nutrients are in your body. Are you having deficiency of nutrients and you are eating gym? You will get more, even muscle cramps. You get muscle cramps. You will get pain in your tissues. Just little exercise, you get more sicker than before. And then you say, I'm done. I'm not going to do it again. Why? Because you are getting more tear and wear of tissues because of lack of nutrients. So food is the key, even if you are hitting gym.
Right.
Eat the right food, the right time, hydrate the body the way it's supposed to be hydrated. Because without water, you'll get what we call viscosity of the blood. Viscosity of the blood means you have heavy blood like porridge. So when your blood is heavy like that and you want to force to work out, you'll get more fatigued easier and easily before your time runs out.
Briefly, maybe how many liters Because you're saying carry the water to the
to the gym,
the gym and all that. How many liters before I go to Polycarp?
Okay, let's say it depends with the time frame.
Yeah.
The time frame you are working out.
Okay.
Yes, the time frame you are working out, the more you have many hours, the more you need more water. The less hours you have, you need at least 2 liters to 3 liters in a day.
At least 2 liters.
Yeah, when you're doing normal workout.
Okay.
But when you're doing excess, like the people who are in sports, they need more water every time. They need to be hydrating the system, because if you don't hydrate the system, you'll have problem with your joints where you will wear and tear your cartilages also, because they need to be flexible.
Yeah.
So most of the time they come complaining of their joints, they come complaining of inflammation, whereby inflammation is like umegongwa, there is that red thing. So umefura, inauma, it's painful. So we give them anti-inflammatories. So when they come to us, we give them anti-inflammatories. When they have maybe excessive pain, we need to check by doing scan, X-ray, and see where exactly the injury has gone up to where. So most of the time, you find that those people who do sports, or those people who want to lose weight, they don't think of diet first. That's why you see gym, restaurant.
Fuck with the other way around. Polycarp, I don't know, your clientele, when you look at the age, wengi ni katia age gani, and also our lifestyle as a country. Tukona your lifestyle here, looking at our fitness and also nutrition. Do you really have that lifestyle?
Yes, I do. And now you should at least, just the way Dr. Ria said, when you do exercise, at least you should check on nutrition. Exactly.
As a country, do we have it? Do we have that?
Most of us, we don't look at it. Yeah, some people do go to gym because people are going to gym, but they don't check on nutrition and what they are eating. That's why you see when we are at the gym, when we are instructing people, some people have some, maybe they do come with a certain mentality that now, like mostly it happens on ladies. Now, when I've joined this gym today, for how many or for how long will I take to change? You see? They come with that mental question.
Your mentality. Yeah, for how long nipunguze it?
Yeah, it will take how long? In fact, they can even ask you, and she has not even started working. She can even ask you, for how long will I take to at least change? So we always tell them that the moment you come, it will depend on how you work or you get the workout and the kind of food that you will be taking. That one we will consider mostly, and it will change you, So we always tell those who have joined the training that the moment you join the training, you should at least check on your balanced diet. So nutrition goes with training.
Yeah.
So the moment you come, you should not ask us, how long will it take for me to change? It's you. It's the mentality that you should put on yourself. That how should I work? How should I eat? So I just want to again to emphasize on what Dr. Ria said. There are people that maybe when they train, they don't take water. So water you should take as much as it will. How you train, you should take much water. You see, so training with water goes together. So you can even take 2 liters or 5 liters, and it depends on how you train. So what I just want to encourage people that the moment you go to the gym, you should at least utilize water.
Right.
The more you consume water, the more you train, the more you consume water.
We have 2 minutes to wrap it up, a minute each as your last. I'll start with you, Dr. Basically, our lifestyle as a country on nutrition and lifestyle. A minute, tafadhali.
Okay, it's a high time we are trying to open up and tell people about nutrition. And most of the time, we have nutritionists, yes. but it depends where you took your course, you see. So with sports people, anyone who is willing to go to gym, you need to ask yourself, am I doing the right things? Am I eating the right food? You see, food is the key. Food is the key. Burn calories in, calories out. Calories in, calories out, especially when you are doing sport. Okay. So you are what you eat. Either you are sporting or you are just want to shed some weight.
You're what you eat.
You are what you eat, yeah.
Asante, Daktari. Your last words.
Okay, what I want to say, fitness is good for everyone. No, it's not a must you go to gym, so you can even train at home. So fitness makes you at least even you can increase the quality of sleeping. You can even make at least reduce the blood pressure.
Right.
So it can make you at least reduce some fatigue. Okay. So exercise, you should do exercise generally. So it's not a must you go to the gym. People should work out and at least balance the diet.
Right, asante sana,
and very effective for the diabetes. Workout.
Yes.
Very effective because you are burning sugar.
Right.
So you are